So here's what she's looking like now. Compared to the last video, quite a bit done. So we'll start with the intercooler side. Took the front bumper off. This is a Greddy intercooler kit. Comes swoops up under here, but normally this pipe here will kind of have this upsweep. Actually, it's right here. So I cut this off. It'll normally kind of be like that and go to the stock stuff that goes up here. But I cut this off to get rid of the upsweep. And then I got a 2 3/4 to 2.5 adapter, just because I had this laying around, and this was just a basic 45-degree bend intercooler pipe. It was longer on both sides. I cut it down, and that curved around the wheel well area very nicely. Also got this coupler, which is a 2.5 to 2. Ridiculously expensive. Yeah, kind of dumb. But that worked out good. I also replaced the blue couplers with some black Vibrant. Obviously, those as well. They look so much nicer. And that's pretty much it for like the cold side. I mean, there's really not much to modify. Just cut that and then figure out that section. Now moving on to the hot side. A lot has gone on here. I guess we'll kind of start in the front. Let's see. I took these guys out. This one's actually the water pump. So this one went in there. Took that out and tapped some threads in it. And then I took this one out. There was one of these in there. Tapped some threads in that. So I could put some AN lines on there instead of just doing that. But I am still waiting for those at the moment. By the time this video comes out, it'll probably all be done. But at the moment, waiting for those. I did remove the oil drain and the oil feed and pull the fitting off one side so I can get this heat sleeve on here. I have the feed isn't hooked up, it's just kind of sitting back here. But I heat wrapped those. I also, let's see, I was an idiot. I think in one of my videos I said that I didn't see this area, this flat spot. It was there. I drilled it, tapped it, got a swivel push lock fitting, put a swivel push lock fitting in there. And then I actually had a bunch of this air hose from when I bagged my 5 series and heat sleeve that obviously. And so this, I'll need to shorten it, but you'll get the idea. That's gonna go from there to there. Hopefully we'll not have heating issues. Let's see. So other than that, drain is good. Drain is hooked up. It's really tight right here and it's almost sitting on the manifold, so I'm hoping that won't be a problem, but I don't really know what else I can do. There's not a whole lot of room. I mean, right there it looks fine, but I think if I was shot down right there, that'd probably be way too hot. And then obviously I can't come up and over, so I don't know. We'll see how it works. Let's see. I got a new fitting. These are the coolant lines I'm going to use. Waiting for the fittings to go on the bottom there, but I got one is a 90. That'll go on this side right here. And then one is a 120 that will hook up here, and it will kind of loop up and over and then down Not really sure like which coolant side is going to go either to the neck or the water pump. I don't think it's going to matter, but that's where those are going to go. But yeah, waiting for the end fittings and then these fittings to finish that up. Let's see. Moving on, this coolant hose, kind of in the way. I started making the downpipe, which is right there. And it was like, I mean, like my finger's width between the downpipe and that hose to shoot down there. And so what I did was actually cut some length off, and then I flipped it upside down and it tucked it against the firewall a little tighter. The only downfall is it just barely grabs the end of that heater tube. So we'll kind of have to watch how that, does. Hopefully it doesn't pop off or something. But it gave me a ton of room. And then, let's see, downpipe. Now, I bought a few pieces, and I had a few pieces already. So I bought the V-band here for that turbo, and then I've just kind of started mocking things up. It's not going to be the prettiest, but I can grind it down, and I'll probably heat wrap it. But so far it's working out pretty good. This end just shoots straight down to the bottom, and then I'll probably, I don't know, I got a couple 45s, and then I got another 90 sitting there so I can kind of get it swept under the car. But just taking a lot of time messing with this. So far I've only used 45 and a 90, which I'm really stoked about, because if you look at a lot of like custom downpipes, even some companies that make the downpipe like with their top mount manifold, there's just pie cuts. And I'm not a fabricator, so I'm trying to simplify things for me, right? So yeah, so far it's turned out pretty good. I did replace the little bearing in this idler. You can get it in on drift motion. It's actually that guy. Oh, I guess I could show you. This is the heat sheath sleeve that I'm using. Excuse me. I used 3 foot length. This is the 3/4 diameter. It let's see, what did I use? 1 inch. 1 inch I used for the oil drain, and then this 3/4 is what I'm going to use for the coolant, which is -6, and then 1/2 inch I used for the oil feed line, and it's all worked pretty good so far. Size wise, obviously performance I don't know, but it's pretty good stuff, so we shall see. So like I said, I mean, I didn't really want to film that. It was a lot of remove, install, modify, remove, modify, install, remove, modify, install. Just, yeah. So I figured it'd be easier to just kind of give you an update and show you guys what I've been doing. But yeah, that's been about it. Good progress, slow progress, but that's how it goes sometimes. So unfortunately we didn't get that startup, but depending on when the coolant fittings come in, it may happen. So we'll see. Hopefully soon. I'm super pumped to hear it. Starting to work out what I'm gonna do for an exhaust system all the way back. For now, it's probably just gonna be straight pipe, and we'll see how I like it. I know it's gonna be loud, but that's fine. It's a JZ. It's gonna sound good. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you're getting something beneficial out of this content. Let me know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.